Hi there, welcome back to the third and final part of my Write With Me series. This last section is going to be all about editing. So as I scroll down, the first thing I do is I check my formatting. I make sure that my headers are the right color, that my text or my font is the right size, that I'm using the correct font. I'm just doing a quick once over. I'm also checking to make sure that my disclaimer and my byline are in there. Those are very important. And once I see that those are good, I will go up and check on my edits. So this highlighted section is an edit from my editor. And first thing I'm going to do here is review the context. I want to make sure that I'm not just reading the highlighted portion, which she wants edited, but that I have a clear idea of what I was writing about before that edited section so that I can make everything cohesive. So the highlighted section is a case study that I'm discussing, and I did not follow through and write the evidence, or not the evidence, the outcome. So that is what I'm going to work on here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the research that I used, and I'm going to review it. I don't want to just do a quick search and figure out the results. I want to reacquaint myself with the literature and make sure that I remember everything, because I don't want to pull anything out of context or give an incomplete view of the findings. So you can see I'm scrolling down, and what I need is in the conclusion. It talks about how this child, Jimmy, responded to his occupational therapy. I'm also going through and I'm just making sure that any other data that I need is in there. So I see here that he did his sessions 3 times a month, and that is what produced the outcomes. And I am also going to check who provided the services. So it was a school-based occupational therapist. All of that information is important. So being mindful of context, I want to make sure that I don't just understand the context of that subheader, the what an occupational therapist does, but I want to understand the context for the study and what that study means in the larger scheme of my entire article. So here you can see that I am adding in the additional information needed. I'm talking about what kind of OT Jimmy received, what the outcomes were, and once I have all of that information down, I can integrate it in. As you can see, I'm making a few more edits here just for clarity. And once I have incorporated that research, I want to make sure that I am citing it correctly. So because that all came from the same study, it's relatively easy. I just add my in-text citation. Oh, here you can see I'm checking my word count. My word count here was between 1,900 and 2,000 words. So I'm in that kind of sweet spot and I'm good to go. This last little section is me using the Hemingway app, which I absolutely love. On the side here, you can see that it tells you some stats about your writing. Once I've implemented those changes, I'm going to go through and I'm going to read my article aloud. I'll probably read it aloud to a third party like my husband, and then I will send it off to my editor. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you need to see the other 2 parts, they're in the cards above. Thanks so much for watching. See you later!